Hi everybody, a very happy new year to all of you. Geopathic stress is a very big problem in today's world. Geo means earth and pathic means suffering, so that means suffering of planet earth. We have we live in electromagnetic field, and also there are multiple reasons for which creates geopathic stress, like sewerage pipes, tunnels, human and animal bones due to burial process, water courses underground, cremation and execution grounds, war zone, electric wirings and equipments, cutting of rocks, mining, Wi-Fi energy field, etc. So all these reasons create blockages for even flow of natural energies of Earth. So we have Earth gravitational energy. We have Curry lines, Hartmann lines, ley lines coming together and forming a very close-knit grid of Earth. In ancient times, there was not much construction and people were generally cautious regarding Earth energies and environment. They used to take precautions by not digging, cutting of trees. There was no technology, at least not too much that I know of, no electric wiring, no heavy construction, and in some tribes there was no burning or burial of corpses. They used to use mountains for human body or animal body disposal, like they would take a hollowed up tree trunk and they will put the body inside and hang that tree trunk in the mountain. So in such coffins are called hanging coffins, and we can see them in China, in some part of China, Indonesia and Philippines. It's still they are like heritage sites. So probably people living there, they knew about that the earth energies will be disturbed by burial process. So they used to use this method. Now if you see the picture of planet Earth, which with its natural energy lines, you can see this picture. And if you see the picture of planet Earth now with all kind of energy lines flowing together, so they are creating kind of radiation. If we see natural grid lines, they are not dense and complicated. These natural lines create vortexes. So far as I know, there are 64 vortexes. And by nature and by ancient human beings, the knowledgeable beings, the wisdom, the people full of wisdom, maybe even sages, they mark those vortexes with some kind of like megalithic structures, like some temples, or from all the religions, they are like they are marked. Such vortexes are marked by some kind of megalith structures. They are altogether 64. So basically it is not possible that such vortexes are we can find in someone's home. They are only in public places. Because the thing is, and they are sacred, they are considered sacred. If you go there, you can feel your energy is rising from your from bottom to top, like kundalini is rising, and people experience like some kind of healing in such places. And when there is no man-made structures, some kind of mountains are there, some kind of natural structures are there in such places, and they all are sacred zones. So they are not creating problem. The problem is created by nodes, or we can call them vortex or nodes or jumbled up energies when they come in our properties, homes, because of all these different kind of energy lines cutting each other, and at some places they form a node. And these, when it comes in our homes, in our properties, these are the these nodes create problem. These energy lines, if they get blocked, they create problem. They can create all kind of problems, like health issues, like financial problem, the spirit possessions in some homes. And these spirits, They cannot even leave such places because they are also their energy. Everything in this universe is about energy, frequency and vibration, as Mr. Tesla have said. So they are also stuck in that energy field, the spirits. So no amount of mantra chanting, no amount of prayers can make a person, can make someone release such a spirits, because it is like cobweb and a mosquito is stuck inside. It's like that. So human beings also are stuck in that energy field, and they suffer major health issues. Like in one of the white countries, they found out that in one home there 28 people died of cancer, and when they studied the grounds there, they realized there is heavy geopathic stress there. So basically this kind of things, how to deal with them, how to sort it out. I have learned from top institutes to deal with such situation like geopathic stress, and they have various remedies also. But for people who can't hire Vastu Shastris and who can't afford to buy the things which can relieve them of this geopathic stress, I have been using some means which are very economical, and they are bringing great relief to the residents. So I'm going to share all that I'm using, all the means or all the remedies which I'm doing for helping people who are in this geopathic stress zones. I'm going to share here, and also I'm going to tell you on what basis I have started using such remedies, because you shouldn't believe just because I'm saying this. You have to have concrete reasons, logical reasons behind them. So basically, now when we talk about the sacred vortexes, they are so far from each other because there are only 64 of them, that in whole of India there are 2 of them. Okay, one is falling in the what they say, Kailash. Actually Kailash is not ours now anymore. It was part of India last time, not it is now, it is not, but the whole of Himalaya region is have that positive energy, that vibe, because of that Kailash, and I what I have read about chakras, and regarding all the important chakras of planet Earth, Kailash is Sahasrar, so that's why it is so sacred. So Kailash is one of them, and the another one is this place called Koteshwar Mahadev Mandir, where there are many shivlings, I heard, and it is near Gujarat, or it is in Gujarat somewhere. So these 2 are the points, these 2 are sacred vortexes in India. So you can see that when people are talking about, like, they cannot fall this vortexes or these nodes, geopathic stress nodes cannot fall in your property because they are very far from each other, or it is not possible because the area is very vast. They are talking about these vortexes. Yes, they cannot fall in your place because all 64 of them have some megalithic structures, some sacred places like pyramids of Giza, something or the other is there, So, but I'm talking about the nodes, let's call them nodes, let's not call them vortex, where the energy lines are afflicted, different, and like water lines, underground water lines, and electric lines, when they are cutting each other, you can understand what kind of effect or what kind of radiation they are creating. So basically we have to learn to deal with them. Okay, so natural vortexes, which I'm talking about, 64 of them, they are like this pyramids of Giza, Kailash, Sedona, Machu Picchu, Bali, Joshua Tree, California, Uluru Ice Rocks in Australia, Mount Shasta in California, Tulum, Mexico, Glastonbury, England, etc. These are very positive energy fields and do not harm human beings. The energy in such places rises from bottom to top like a spiral, so raises Kundalini Shakti. So these are not falling in people's zone. Now, the other are complicated and destructive, unhealthy group of energies which create radiation and which give various type of health issues, monetary issues, spirit possessions to residents, children born with disabilities, etc. So now the most important thing is how to detect geopathic stress in your home, other than some symptoms like, or you call a Vastu Shastri and that person somehow is able to tell you you have geopathic stress in certain zones. Other than that, what we can do, the general symptoms. But I would also like to tell you that all of us have this ability to connect with the energies of our home. We can naturally align ourselves with those energies and can understand them if we would like to, by just keeping our home clean and light, not heavy. The colors in our home should be very light, like cream color, milky cream, all kind of cream colors, neutral shades. That will be very good. And we should be minimalist. We shouldn't have too much of things lying down in our home. Keep our home as light as possible. Unwanted things, lying down, spoil items, electronic gadgets, old computers, old mobiles, all these things, throw them away, dispose them off, because they are destroying the energy field of your home. So you can use, if you want to take care of your home yourself, because the thing is, if you get the top masters, then you can hire a person who can take care of your home geopathic stress and can help you out. But most of the people, as I know of, have done just one course or two courses, and they are not very good in astrology also, and they come to your house as they can take care of your vastu, and they can take care of there is geopathic stress in your home, and they can take care of it. And then you don't get any result, then you say there is no vastu thing, it has no meaning, it's all waste of time, this science is useless. When a doctor is spoil a case, you don't say medical science is bad or wrong. You say that person did a mistake, he was not the right person to deal with you, that doctor, he made a mistake. But when a Vastu Shastri or an astrologer don't do his or her job well, you condemn this great science. So basically, this is why I'm telling you that deal with it yourself. Even if you don't know astrology, you can do a lot, which I'm going to tell you. So basically, for detection, you can use dowsing rods. These rods, see, I have energy scanner. I got it from the institute from where I have learned. They are great masters and they have taught us very well. So we have energy scanners. We can detect geopathic stress with that. Along with that, I use dowsers, which are copper dowsers, and wherever they cut each other when we walk, that's where the stress is. That is one thing. And then pendulums. I have Ashtadhatu pendulum, a very heavy one, and I use that to detect. Other than that, when I go to someone's house, I try to communicate with the energies there. Also, when you see the chart of a person, you can know that their chart have afflicted 4th house. 4th house represent your home, your property. So definitely there is a problem. Okay, so that is the thing. Now, the most, what I should say, most correct way, the most, when you should say that you are 100% sure that you have found the node, that person is geomancer, who can really find that particular node in your house where exactly there is that node is, that only a geomancer can do, but a good geomancer, and that too is very expensive option. So we all can find that area, but exactly where the node is, that one really takes time and understanding. So we have to try, once we find that area where there is geopathic stress, we have to, we will take some time in finding out exactly where there is the node. So please trust your own instincts. Okay, so So now cats, ants, termites love to go to geostress zones. Plants and trees here will become sick. They develop tumors, they get bent, twisted, canaled, hollowed, and they die. Most of the time they won't grow. So like I have a garden, all other plants are doing well, trees are doing well. There is only one particular area, whichever plant I grow there, that dies. So there is geopathic stress because lot of ants I find there. Cats come, stray cats come, they come and sit there. So there is geopathic stress there, note there. Now, some people even use electrical gadgets to sort out geopathic stress, but I don't support that because it creates another energy field which you have to deal with. So I don't trust that. I believe in natural things, okay, or even the natural remedial stuff which is created by some top scientists. Those stuff I trust, but I don't trust this electrical equipment all. So I won't suggest that. Now there is to heal planet Earth since ancient times. What the masters, shamans are doing, they are using a method called acupuncture of planet Earth, acupuncture of grounds. Okay, so I tell you about few places where which I have studied, and I have researched many other places also, and what I realized how they used to do it, and I'm using the same method for my own home also and for the people I'm taking care of also. So basically, if you go to Stonehenge, England, there you will see a stone circle. They are basically, it is created like a spiral. You will see the sandstone rocks, rock stones. They are embedded in the ground and they are exposed to the sky, open to the sky, and they are laid in such a way that they are making a spiral. And they have some are horizontal and some are vertical. So the vertical ones, basically, they are basically trying to balance yin and yang energy by placing the stones in this way, horizontal and vertical. So Stonehenge, 5,000 years back, was a burial ground. When they did the excavation, they found out human bones and animal bones, and also when they did carbon dating, and they realized it was 5,000 years old. Then the same Stonehenge, they excavated another place, and then they found out that they found flint, the crystal flint, stone flint there, buried there. And this sandstone and bluestone circle was created. When they did the carbon dating, they realized that it is all done around 2,500 years back. So basically, those grounds, they were execution grounds earlier, burial grounds. So the energy field there got disturbed. Now it is called a sacred place, and people feel healed. And there is, I think, river Avon flowing there. Northeast side of Stonehenge, which has very good water quality, H320. It's very, very healing properties, alkaline water, which is very good for us. So what the ancient shamans or healers, what they did that time, when they realized that this area, the energies have got disturbed, they used the rock stones and they started embedding them in the spiral and circular form. And they have two gateways, one towards northeast and one towards south in this spiral. It is not closed spiral. And as I said that they have created yin and yang energy, means some rocks are standing and some are lying down with this, what they call this method, tongue and groove, joined together. The vertical, the horizontal ones are lying down on top, like creating a gate. They are blue stones. So basically, the fire and water energy, they are balancing. And So this was done, in to heal the energy of those grounds. And the same, the spiral pattern and circular pattern I found in other places also. So what I realized, that the earthquake prone zones all over the world, even in India I'll mention, the all over the world, what they were using, see, transmigration of knowledge has happened. You cannot say that, oh, the methods this method is not our culture one, this is feng shui one. Feng shui and vastu is part of each other, they are like siblings, basically, because Nalanda, what they say, Vikramshil, and one more university there, one more was there. It had so much of knowledge which was burnt to ashes, that we have lost so much of information. But I'm sure it was all there. So because I have found evidence even in India, such sites are there, where the same stone constructions and spirals and circles are there. Anyway, I'm going to talk about it in a while. So yeah, now both flint and mica have silica, even the sand have silica. So flint, mica, silica, these are the things, I should say, because sand is not crystal or a stone, all these three have silica. So basically silica based stones or whatever things we use have this power to absorb radiation, yeah, and they keep it intact inside, they don't release it outside in the environment. So these are the things, so we can use these for healing purpose, healing of grounds. Now the rocks, which can be rocks or stones which we can use, are sandstone, limestone, yeah, horizontal and vertical placement. And also they in Stonehenge they have some empty pots behind every needle, these are called stone needles. Behind or in front also they have some small holes, empty pot holes, I think to release of some of the radiation. Not only they pierce the ground with the stone needle, they also left one pothole in front of that needle and even behind to release that energy. Okay, so tongue and groove method was used, I have already told you. So spirals and circles, these geospirals and circles are energy giving and create positive healing energy, as this is the natural flow of positive energy. So if you really notice, these spirals and energy circles, you call them or whatever, these are everywhere in our universe. If you see a shank, you see the outside design, it's like a spiral. If you see this Shaligram Shila, when you open it, inside is the same spiral like shank, it has the same pattern. The same pattern is what, this is how the flow of energy is in our universe. The principle of rotation exists in our universe everywhere, even in cosmos, even in ground. The flow of energy, the pattern of energy flow is like this, it makes a spiral. So as we all know, we are in heliocentric, we have heliocentric cosmos, universe, and everything is making a spiral while rotating. So this pattern is created. That's why probably Lord Vishnu, who is the creator, who is the sun, he has in his finger around that Sudarshan chakra, which is showing all around him, the sun in the center, all around him the energy is flowing like a spiral. So this spiral pattern creates a very positive energy flow. What we can do is, we should have a small piece of land or grounds in our house, even inside our house we can have, which is not concreted, and with the finger we can make this spiral. All that I will explain in detail later on. Okay, so the spirals which are supposedly one can make, are in numbers 3.5, 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49. So that kind, I mean, this number of spirals one can use, but 3.5 is the safest and it's the easiest, and mostly I have found this spiral. Even in ancient sites, if you go and see on the rocks also, this spiral pattern is made, like it is carved. And on the grounds also, if you see some of the Buddhist paintings also, there also you will see this spiral pattern somehow or the other. In some deity here, they will make the spirals. Some stones they will keep on top of that, this spiral is formed. So basically this you will find. Now maybe crop circles are trying to tell us the same thing, that to heal earth you have to create some pattern in a spiral form on the grounds. Even if you really think about it, in ancient times in India, we are told to do rangoli work on our grounds. And in olden days, nobody used to have concrete flooring in homes. We used to have mud and cow dung flooring. And we used to every day, what I have heard, that grandmothers all that every day they have to every day or every 2-3 days they have to put a layer of this on the grounds, and they used to create all kind of pattern first thing in the morning with rice powder and flour, wheat flour, and some colors. They used to create a pattern to respect grounds, to respect earth. Now, if you really see the structures, similar structures, there are few places I'm going to mention, like glass stone buried Thor, the menhir of Carognac, France, Chuito province, Peru. These places have similar pattern, the rock needles, and used as healing modality. Now I would like to mention Hill of Tara, Ireland. There is a shivling like a structure there, embedded in the ground. The stone is cone shaped and embedded in ground with an energy circle of stones around. It shows 3 spirals with few gates. 3 spirals, 3 circles are around this cone shaped stone, which they say it's a shivling. I'm going to talk about it. Basically is a stone needle, and there are few stones in those circles. They are placed vertically, rest are horizontal, few are placed vertically. So they are like gates, Okay, so the Hill of Tara is also initially 1,000 years back it was a burial ground too. And to heal it, same acupuncture of earth methods were used, and there is geospiral also we find also on Tara Hill. I'm going to share the pictures, you have a look. There is a spiral made on grounds also, even today it exists, you can have a look. There is 2 spiral circles are made like infinity sign, number 8, and horizontal, and also there is a spiral circle, open spiral circles. I think few spirals, half are gone now due to time, and some still we can see. You will have a look at the picture. Now if we see Göbekli Tepe in Turkey, you see the picture, similar to spirals with a gateway passage. Some tall stone structures are used as needles. Göbekli Tepe survived Turkey earthquakes. In Turkey, earthquakes are really bad, but this place has survived earthquakes. And the stone here which is used is limestone. And it has a gateway passage. This kind of places which are making a gateway or 2 gateways, it forms a pattern like how we have at the base of the shivling, like a passage, a spiral and a passage. So same kind of formation is there. Now in India, in Manipur, Wilong Khulen is similar to Stonehenge, with large stone structures erected on grounds. You can see in pictures that some stones are cone shapes with wider girth at the bottom. Maybe different shapes were used for different reasons. Now I would like to discuss something. In our ancient times, since our ancient times, our sages have mentioned in our Shastras, in Hindu Vedic Shastras, that there was a Samudra Manthan, means churning of ocean took place, in which many things came out and poison also came out. And that poison was so bad that if it was spilled on the grounds, the whole Srishti, everything in the creation would have died. So Lord Shiva drank it and held it in his throat. That's why he's called Neelkant. His throat became blue and he was burning, with the, because his it was so strong, so potent, the poison, that he could feel the heat on his head. So some sages brought the Ganges down and put on his head, wash his head with water, Ganges water. And also his wife Ma Parvati was holding the poison in his throat here, so that it doesn't go down. So I feel many of the stories, or many of the stories from our mythologies or from our Shastras, are basically our sages are trying to teach us something. There is a meaning behind it, logic behind it. They are telling us something we have to do when the time comes, something we can use as a remedy. So if you really see the Shivling, if you see the Shivling shape, if we draw a line from here and until here, it forms a U, upside down U, and black stone has the ability to hold radiation and and retain it, do not release it. And this is why in some places, when the milk is poured over the shivling, it curdles immediately. Maybe that ground have radiation. That temple is created there because the sages or the wise people from ancient times knew that this place has radiation and they placed a shivling there. Maybe the shape also has certain meaning, because this cone shape, it has a meaning that it is connecting energies from higher dimensions also. The earth energy is getting connected with higher dimension. I will tell you about it later, in a while. So basically, this shivling, we pour water on it, we pour milk on it to calm it down. Maybe this is why this thing is given to us in our Shastras, that to respect that energy, to respect that stone. He is saving us from so much of problem. He is saving us from so many issues, which if it is not there, or the shivling is the great revered shivling is not there, human beings may have to face. So the mantra, the sound therapy, the color therapy, the shape of something, all that work as remedies. So this black stone has this power, which we call shivling, and pray to him as shivling, pray to this form as shivling. Basically, it has this power which absorbs underground and it holds it inside it, and this is why we pour water and milk on it. At another place, shivling, they say when you pour milk on it, it turns blue. So there is also radiation there. And I was thinking, maybe when they talk about Samudra Manthan, maybe they are talking about the ocean undergrounds. A time will come in Kali Yuga when there will be so much of radiation, so many lines, energy lines will be churning the water undergrounds. Planet Earth holds around 326 million trillion gallons of water underground. Apparently there is more water on Earth than land mass. Okay, so there can be this ocean they may be talking about, when they say Samudra Manthan, poison will come out. Okay. The 1.2 miles of earth crust, just 1.2 miles of earth crust, have 6 quintillion gallons of groundwater. If we pump out all this water only, it will be twice the height of the Statue of Liberty, which is 151 feet tall. Means all over planet Earth we will have that much water just by 1.2, the earth crust, 1.2 miles of earth crust, the water it holds. Can you imagine how big an ocean is around us or under us? We are just living on the top surface of planet Earth. So maybe when sages are talking about the churning of ocean or samudra manthan, they may be, and the poison coming out, they may be talking about this, if we really think about it. Now another thing, if we go to Narmada river in India, you will find oval shaped stones which are revered as Shivalinga and are called Narmadeshwar. They are composed of all the material required to heal suffering of earth, geopathic stress. These are cryptocrystalline quartz, agate, basalt, iron oxide of meteoric origin, and geothite, something like that. Meteoric means from sky, and this means heaven and earth have come together to give humans remedy to treat stress, toxicity, radiation of earth, both in environment and underground. So we can use natural sandstone rocks or limestone or black stone of decent size or crystals, quartz crystals. Tesla have spoken a lot about quartz crystals. He used to use them in his house everywhere, very like in lot of quantity. That's what I have read, Maybe he was aware of this, their energy, But if you need to place them somewhere, just like on a concrete ground, they may not be able to work so well. They may just absorb from some energies from the which are around, energy field, like electromagnetic and energy field, they may help there. But underground radiation, they may not be able to help you. So basically you will have to embed them. You must have seen some crystal structures cut like what they say, obelisk, in Egypt they find some obelisk buried every here and there, the tall structure, the top part is like a rock, the bottom is a cone shape, it's their shivling, the way they have created it, but it matches similar, it is quite similar. So you have to bury it in the ground, you have to remove some your stone, whatever marble or tile you have in the ground, in your home grounds, you just remove it, some part of it, and then you can embed it little bit inside, like maybe half or quarter of it inside and some is outside. So it will become an instrument to heal the earth there, earth energy there. Now if some farmers and the gardeners, all they naturally know that when there is a disturbed energy field, when plants are dying, maybe they just know, they are taught that okay, plants are dying in this area, so there is definitely earth energies are not good here. So what they just take a branch of any tree and they just pierce there, they just put few branches like that, on the ground, they pierce the ground. Basically they are breaking that node, so that can be done as well. Now the crystals, last I am going to tell you how to place these crystals around in your house, how to heal all together, the whole house, how to heal it. So the crystals which we require for healing is pyrite, hematite, black tourmaline, Tibetan quartz, selenite, Herkimer diamond, jasper, amazonite, aventurine, fluorite, green fluorite, agate, African jade or black jade, dolerite, black obsidian. Black obsidian is very good. It is good for making pendulum also, and Morian. The natural rocks can be used as superior economic, environmental friendly shield for radiation. Like if you get the rocks, the small, what they say, Narmadeshwar, if you can get few of them, you can use them, they will really help you. See, when we pray to a stone, when we activate the energy or we bring the energy of divine energy into it with mantra chanting, with prayers, then it becomes divine, it represents divine beings, But when we want to use them as healing agent or healing modality, we don't have to pray to them. We don't have to think of them as Shiva. We have to think of them as blessing of Shiva to heal us, a mean which is provided to us by Lord Shiva himself, so that we can bring health and healing to our home, to us. So basically what you can do, you have to if you feel that there is a lot of geopathic stress around your home and you need more healing, what you do, you take 8 zones: east, west, north, south, northwest, northeast, southeast and southwest, and you make a small, you remove the tile or whatever stone is there, you remove, so that you can bury some crystal there in the soil itself, like I have told you how. And also the crystals, if suppose if an astrologer and Vastu Shastri who is trained in this healing modality will do, he will see your chart and he will try to use the crystals which are very good for you. But you don't have to worry about that, even if you don't know. Sandstone, limestone, Narbadeshwar, basalt is very safe, and you can use them without asking anyone, and they are very economical, so you don't have to worry. You can even pierce the ground with a branch of tree, and the trees which I am going to tell you, which can help you from which thrive on geopathic stress, they absorb geopathic stress and they don't release it. So you can bring the tree or the wood stick from these trees also and can use it. So yeah, other than that, you can not only bury these things, but also you can if you have a garden, you can start making a spiral there with your fingers, or you can buy the crystals which are, or Narbadeshwar or some other crystals, and you can make this geo spirals, 3.5 circle, more than enough. You can even bury the Sudarshan chakra in the center, and you can make a spiral with other crystals around it. I have shared a picture of that. You can do that. Also, another cheap method, you can, where there is more geopathic stress, you can make a hole there. You can dig out the soil and throw it away and fill it up with sand and cow dung. That also you can do. Okay, now you all know about Himalayan salt placing around the house. Cow urine you can use while mopping. Cork tiles you can use where there is more geopathic stress. There you can, on the floor you can place this cork tiles, but these are not permanent remedy. They can break off very fast. So this is just temporary till you do the other permanent solution which I am talking about. Now plants and trees which thrive in geostress are and absorb geostress are maple, oak, cherry, larch, hazelnut, elderberry, boxwood, ivy, lavender and foxglove. You can have these plants in your home. And in India, since ancient times, we are told to use tulsi. Even during eclipse, to protect our food from radiation, we have been told to place tulsi leaves in our food and water. In olden days, people used to have, even when they used to have concrete homes, concrete flooring, they used to have one part of their house, whichever their Vastu Shastri or Pandit used to say is the good zone for them. There they never used to concrete the floor, and a hollow pillar used to stand there. Inside that they used to fill it up with soil, and they used to grow a tulsi there. Why? Because to absorb the earth radiation, to heal earth. That's why they used to do that. So we can do the same thing. Okay, I have noticed in all these sites, where they have these stone needles to heal earth energies. They have on these stone needles, they have various diagrams carved, of spirals of bulls and cows, animals basically, and you can call it calligraphy or whatever. We can have also pictures of Om, swastik, all these symbols, animals like cow and bulls around such zones, where we we feel there is geopathic stress. And also picture of meditating Buddha on a rock, or meditating Shiva on a rock with Ganges flowing on his head. You place there. This will really help. Okay. Another thing, the mantra which you can chant, you can use sound therapy like singing bowl, bells, conch. All these things are healing modalities for our earth energies. So you can use them, and also there are some mantras which you can chant. You know this mudra, when we sit down for meditation, this mudra. No, I think I made a little mistake in the mudra. I think it's this mudra. Yes, forget about that one. It is this mudra. When we sit like this, but you double check about the earth mudra. I think I got confused. So you sit down there for meditation with this mudra. This is also for healing earth, and also you can Google and find out the correct mudra, but I think it is this one. Earlier I made a mistake. And you can chant Lam. Lam is for root chakra. It connects our root chakra with our earth root chakra, and it is for stability. Earth, basically root chakra represent earth. So Lam you can chant. And other than that, there are few other mantras which are from different cultural systems, but doesn't matter. Like we can use switch words, we can use also these mantras. So I will tell you about the Sanskrit mantra also. But Om Shri Gaya Ma Purnatva Gaya Ma. Om Shri Gaya Ma Purnatva Gaya Ma. Gaya is planet Earth also. Cow is also called Gaya, and it's sacred for us. And same way, Mother Earth is also called Gaya in some cultural systems. The Sanskrit mantra is Vishnupati Namastyubham Vishnupati Namastyubhayam Pad Sparshah Shamasvami. Sorry, I'm going to type it down under the video, so you read it. Vishnupatni Namastyubhayam Pad Sparshah means charan sparsha Shamasvami. Yeah. So other than that, Om Mani Padme Hum also, with all the the singing bowl sound or bell and conch, all this works. And then there is another Buddhist mantra, Om which is about for 5 elements. Om Ham Ye Yam Kam Lam Shuddhe Yah. So it's Om Ham means body, speech and mind. Om Ham Ye Yam. Yam is wind, Kam is water, Ram is fire, Lam is earth. Shuddhe means purity. Yah is pronounced, but it is ha, but it is pronounced as Yah. So this mantra you all can chant. The earth mudra, you please, I think it is this one. Please go and check. I'm so sorry. I got confused, So you please check which one is that. No, this is no wrong. This is the one. We sit down with this. So this, I think this is the one. Anyway, you double check. And I hope you like this video. And if you do, like and subscribe. Take care, and please use these methods. Trust me, it will work. I'm saying now, it will work. Okay, take care. Have a great year ahead. God bless you.